This is the MyTown Sports Network. Our game hasn't started yet. Remember, you can find our coverage on your smart TV with our Roku and Apple TV apps. We'll begin our broadcast in just a few moments. Please stay tuned. Thanks for tuning in to the MyTown Sports Network. The game you're tuning in for isn't quite ready yet. Remember, you can follow other games with the MyTown TV smartphone app. Download it today. Our broadcast will begin shortly. Thank you for tuning in to the MyTown Sports Network. Our game hasn't started yet. Remember, you can follow us on Instagram for our complete broadcast schedule and more. This broadcast will begin in just a few minutes. This is the MyTown Sports Network. Our game hasn't started yet. Remember, you can find our coverage on your smart TV with our Roku and Apple TV apps. We'll begin our broadcast in just a few moments. Please stay tuned. Thanks for tuning in to the MyTown Sports Network. The game you're tuning in for isn't quite ready yet. Remember, you can follow other games with the MyTown TV smartphone app. Download it today. Our broadcast will begin shortly. Thank you for tuning in to the MyTown Sports Network. Our game hasn't started yet. Remember, you can follow us on Instagram for our complete broadcast schedule and more. This broadcast will begin in just a few minutes. This is the MyTown Sports Network. Our game hasn't started yet. Remember, you can find our coverage on your smart TV with our Roku and Apple TV apps. We'll begin our broadcast in just a few moments. Please stay tuned. Thanks for tuning in to the MyTown Sports Network. The game you're tuning in for isn't quite ready yet. Remember, you can follow other games with the MyTown TV smartphone app. Download it today. Our broadcast will begin shortly. Thank you for tuning in to the MyTown Sports Network. Our game hasn't started yet. Remember, you can follow us on Instagram for our complete broadcast schedule and more. This broadcast will begin in just a few minutes. This is the MyTown Sports Network. Our game hasn't started yet. Remember, you can find our coverage on your smart TV with our Roku and Apple TV apps. We'll begin our broadcast in just a few moments. Please stay tuned. Thanks for tuning in to the MyTown Sports Network. The game you're tuning in for isn't quite ready yet. Remember, you can follow other games with the MyTown TV smartphone app. Download it today. Our broadcast will begin shortly. Thank you for tuning in to the MyTown Sports Network. Our game hasn't started yet. Remember, you can follow us on Instagram for our complete broadcast schedule and more. This broadcast will begin in just a few minutes. This is the MyTown Sports Network. Our game hasn't started yet. Remember, you can find our coverage on your smart TV with our Roku and Apple TV apps. We'll begin our broadcast in just a few moments. Please stay tuned. Thanks for tuning in to the MyTown Sports Network. The game you're tuning in for isn't quite ready yet. Remember, you can follow other games with the MyTown TV smartphone app. Download it today. Our broadcast will begin shortly. Thank you for tuning in to the MyTown Sports Network. Our game hasn't started yet. Remember, you can follow us on Instagram for our complete broadcast schedule and more. This broadcast will begin in just a few minutes. This is the MyTown Sports Network. Our game hasn't started yet. Remember, you can find our coverage on your smart TV with our Roku and Apple TV apps. We'll begin our broadcast in just a few moments. Please stay tuned. Thanks for tuning in to the MyTown Sports Network. The game you're tuning in for isn't quite ready yet. Remember, you can follow other games with the MyTown TV smartphone app. Download it today. Our broadcast will begin shortly. Thank you for tuning in to the MyTown Sports Network. Our game hasn't started yet. Remember, you can follow us on Instagram for our complete broadcast schedule and more. This broadcast will begin in just a few minutes. This is the MyTown Sports Network. Our game hasn't started yet. Remember, you can find our coverage on your smart TV with our Roku and Apple TV apps. We'll begin our
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Ashland Blazer High School for this MyTown matchup tonight. It's baseball season between the Cabell Midland Knights and the Ashland Tomcats. We'll be right back here on the Ashland Credit Union pregame show in just a moment.
Whoa, hey, fellas. You know the routine.
My bad. We got you.
Tom?
Now entering Clarks, number 24 from Georgetown, Kentucky, Malachi Marino. Make some noise for number 22, Braden Hawthorne. You know him. You can't guard him. From Woodford County, number 2, Jasper Johnson.
Return. Fresh. Fuel. Clarks.
Ashland Credit Union is proud to offer 10 $1,000 scholarships to empower students taking the next steps on their journey. See website for more details or email scholarships@ashlandcu.org for more information.
Your family deserves nothing but the best.
The sky's the limit. Drew and Jonathan's Modular One sofas and sectionals at Big Sandy. They're fully customizable, oh so comfortable, and affordable. Modular One can be designed precisely to your liking with multiple available pieces to choose from in 7 great colors starting at $4.99. Pick what you need, combine, adjust, that's it. Your room, your way.
Shop Drew and Jonathan home at Big Sandy Superstore.
I was tired, wasn't getting very good sleep. I was dragging. I think deep down I knew something was wrong. Felt quite a bit of pain in my chest. Next thing you knew, I was doing a heart cath. I absolutely felt better immediately. Right back to work Monday morning with no kind of complications whatsoever. I know a lot about heating and air conditioning, but you guys are the ones that know about hearts.
Inspired heart care at UK King's Daughters.
Hi, this is Clay from Pollock's Jewelers. So much has changed, especially over the last 30 years. Now, the latest craze, lab-grown diamonds. As the only certified gemologist appraiser in the tri-state area, happy to help you. Thanks again for all your support and friendship over the years. We'll see you soon.
Welcome back here to Ashland Blazer High School in Ashland, Kentucky, the home of the Ashland Tomcats. We have a My Town matchup for you this evening, the opening game for both of these teams here in the 2026 baseball season. The Ashland Tomcats hosting the Cabell Midland Knights. Happy to have Cabell Midland on board amongst the My Town family this season. It's 74 degrees, beautiful weather here today for the opening day of baseball season. It's a My Town matchup brought to you by Clark's Pump and Shop and the Big Sandy Superstore Furniture Store. Ashland comes in 15-20 last season. Cabell Midland comes off a 11-15 season last season. Cabell Midland's under head coach Tracy Brumfield, Ashland under head coach Shane Marucci. They're meeting at the plate right now. Let's take another break here on the Ashland Credit Union pregame show and be right back.
We know your time is valuable. That's why banking should be easy. With personal alerts on our banking app, you can be notified of what's important to you. People's Bank. Working together, building success.
Fresh Start Health is now accepting new patients in Moorhead. Walk-ins are welcome for primary care, counseling, hepatitis and STI treatment, psychiatry, and addiction medicine. Book online at freshstarthealth.com or call 606-225-8200. Fresh Start Health, next to Fazoli's, Moorhead.
I'm David Salisbury, your current District 1 County Commissioner, and I ask for your support in the May 19th primary. Our physical court is driven economic growth through tourism, bringing new opportunities and investment to our community. From the new racetrack to our new 100,000 square foot sports complex, not to mention hosting 2 of the top 5 concerts in Kentucky, Rock the Country and Healing Appalachia. I am your 24/7 commissioner working for you every day. Humbly, I ask for your vote on the May 19th primary. Proven results, steady leadership, and continued success.
I'm Jamie Reese, your Boyd County Sheriff, and on May the 19th, I respectfully ask for your vote because protecting your families is not political, it's personal.
We are back here on MyTown TV. Thank you all for joining us this evening for this opening night of baseball for the Ashland Tomcats as they host the Cabell Midland Knights. Cabell Midland coming off that 11-15 record last season, not far removed though. 2 seasons ago, they were the West Virginia Class 3A state champions under head coach Tracy Brumfield, who was coach of the year in West Virginia 2 seasons ago. They open up things tonight here against the Ashland Tomcats, coming off that 15-20 record last season. These two teams met twice last year. Cabell Midland beat them both times, beat Ashland both times by mercy rule, 16-6 early in the season at Cabell Midland, and then 10-0 later on in the season right here at Ashland Blazer High School. Ashland is led by a senior Brady Marucci, catcher who was a hitting star last season, hitting .510 with 5 home runs on the year last year. He's back for his senior season behind the plate for the Tomcats. He's headed for Thomas More College to play baseball there after this season is done. L.J. Murphy will be pitching tonight for the Ashland Tomcats. He's a senior as well. He was the top pitcher on this Tomcat squad last season. 2.83 earned run average, 4 wins, 5 losses, and 1 save. He had the most pitches thrown last year, so Ashland's Shane Marucci, the coach, he'll be sending his left-hander to the mound here tonight against the Cabell Midland Knights. Cabell Midland will counter with their pitcher tonight, senior Owen Maynard. So we look forward to this one. In just a moment, we'll be coming right back. We'll have the starting lineups and be right back here on the Ashland Credit Union pregame show.
Trust is something earned, not given. Better financials lead to a better life. All with the Better Bank, headquartered in Boyd County and serving the tri-state. KFB, the bank you trust and the community you love.
Being able to spend time with patients is really what does make the biggest difference.
My goal is to get you as well as I can so that you don't need a doctor as often.
With expert clinicians offering personalized care in pediatrics, mental health, pharmacy, dental, and so much more. We're more than your family doctor. We're your doctor in the family.
Bong, bing, boom, bing, bong, bing, bing, bong, bingly, bongly, bing. Brilliant. Bong, bing, boom, bing, bong, bing, bing, bong, bingly, bongly, bing.
Buckle up, phone down. Buckle up, put your phone down, yeah, yeah. Buckle up, phone down. Buckle up, put your phone down, yeah, yeah. Buckle up, phone down. Buckle up, put your phone down, yeah, yeah. Buckle up, phone down. Buckle up, put your phone down. Ooh. Put your phone.
Be safe, Kentucky. Buckle up and put the phone down.
Pathways has been around for over half a century, providing quality behavioral health care services for 60 years.
Pathways is your certified community behavioral health care clinic. Learn more at pathways-ky.org. Expert care, backed by experience.
Pick 6 for $19.99, a perfect meal for two.
That's gotta rhyme.
Well, how about munching on Pick 6, my mouth going yap yap. People always staring at my wings, they go flap flap. Dave is so surprised because he didn't know I'd rap. Pick 6 meal for two for $19.99.
We are back here at Ashland Blazer High School. Thank you all for joining us here tonight on MyTown TV for this opening night of baseball season. The Cabell Midland Knights, the Ashland Tomcats. We got the national anthem coming up here, and as soon as this is over, we'll be right back and we'll get this game underway.
Whoa, hey, fellas. You know the routine.
My bad. We got you.
Tom?
Now entering Clarks, number 24 from Georgetown, Kentucky, Malachi Marino. Make some noise for number 22, Braden Hawthorne. You know him, you can't guard him, from Woodford County, number 2, Jasper Johnson.
Return, fresh, fuel. Clarks.
Your family deserves nothing but the best.
The sky's the limit. Drew and Jonathan's Modular One sofas and sectionals at Big Sandy. They're fully customizable, oh so comfortable, and affordable. Modular One can be designed precisely to your liking, with multiple available pieces to choose from in 7 great colors, starting at $4.99. Pick what you need, combine, adjust, that's it. Your room, your way.
Shop Drew and Jonathan home at Big Sandy Superstore.
Ashland Credit Union is proud to offer 10 $1,000 scholarships to empower students taking the next steps on their journey. See website for more details or email scholarships@ashlandcu.org for more information.
Pick 6 for $19.99, a perfect meal for two.
That's gotta rhyme.
Well, how about munching on Pick 6, my mouth going yap yap. People always staring at my wings, they go flap flap. Dave is so surprised because he didn't know I'd rap. Pick 6 meal for two for $19.99.
I was tired, wasn't getting very good sleep. I was dragging. I think deep down I knew something was wrong. Felt quite a bit of pain in my chest. Next thing you knew, I was doing a heart cath. I absolutely felt better immediately. Right back to work Monday morning with no kind of complications whatsoever. I know a lot about heating and air conditioning, but you guys are the ones that know about hearts.
Inspired Heart Care at UK King's Daughters.
We are back here on MyTown TV for this MyTown matchup this evening between the Ashland Tomcats and the Cabell Midland Knights. Cabell Midland coming off an 11-15 year last year under head coach Tracy Brumfield. Ashland 15-20 last season under head coach Shane Marucci. Ashland looks like this in the field tonight. They'll start around from left to right in the outfield. Connor Flowers over in left field, a sophomore. Another sophomore, Chase Morrison, man center field tonight, and sophomore Dawson Morris. So they're an all-sophomore outfield for the Tomcats. Dawson Morris over in right field. Around the infield, it's Asher Moore at third base, a freshman. Zane Ingram at shortstop, a senior. Brennan Ward, a freshman at second base. Chandler Kaiser, a sophomore at first base. Brady Marucci, of course, the star of this team, the foundation behind the plate there, a senior. And L.J. Murphy, the presumed ace of this staff this season for the Tomcats, a senior left-hander on the mound, getting the start tonight here on opening night from Ashland Blazer High School. Cabell Midland's batting lineup looks like this, top to bottom. Andrew LaFawn, a junior, leads off, and he's followed by Seth Hinkle batting second. He's a senior. Cade Johnson bats third. The cleanup hitter is Eli McGinnis, the freshman for Cabell. Oh, I'm sorry, he's a senior for Cabell Midland. He's behind the plate. Cruz Hunt at third base is a junior. Braylon Wing bats next. He's a junior. He's in right field tonight. Owen Maynard bats seventh. He'll be taking the mound for Cabell Midland. The designated hitter, senior Ethan Eves, will bat eighth, and Owen Brunty will bat ninth.
Leading off for Cabell Midland.
Brunty is a senior. Leading off, of course, here is Andrew LaFawn. So it's LaFawn, Hinkle, and Johnson up. As L.J. Murphy looks plateward, and the 2026 Tomcat and Cabell Midland seasons are underway. It's a ball outside. 1 ball, no strikes. Murphy. Swing and a miss by Andrew LaFawn. 1 ball and 1 strike. Just off the plate with that one. 2 balls and 1 strike. Murphy rocks into his wind up and delivers the pitch. Popped high into the air down the right field line, out of play. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Reminder, please return all foul balls to the concession stand. Thank you.
Just underway here, the 2026 baseball season here on MyTown TV with a MyTown matchup. Good off-speed pitch from L.J. Murphy. Brings up Andrew LaFawn. Strikeout for out number 1. That'll bring Seth Hinkle, the shortstop for Cabell Midland, to the plate.
The shortstop, number 26, Seth Hinkle.
He's a senior. Hinkle stands in here against Murphy. Rocks into his windup, delivers the pitch off the plate. 1-0 the count. That was popped high into the air, out of play. 1 ball and 1 strike now to Hinkle. That one way outside. 2 balls and 1 strike. Cabell Midland, a team under Tracy Brumfield, had a lot of success 2 years ago, the West Virginia Class 3A state champions. That one's high and away, 3 balls and 1 strike as Murphy being careful here to Seth Hinkle. Cade Johnson stands on deck. That's a hot shot up the middle, fielded by Zane Ingram across the diamond. He goes to Chandler Kaiser. 6-3 for the second out of inning number 1. Nice glove work there by Zane Ingram out at shortstop for the Tomcats. As Cade Johnson stands in. He's the center fielder for Cabell Midland. Murphy tries to make this a 1-2-3 inning here in the top of the first. Murphy rocks into his windup, delivers the pitch. Nice breaking ball, just off the plate though. 1 ball and no strikes. off the plate with that one as well, 2-0. High with that one. Murphy being careful here to Cade Johnson, the number 3 hitter for the Cabell Midland Knights. Timeout as the base umpire coming in to have a word with the home plate umpire. They sort out whatever was going on there. 3-0 remains the count to Cade Johnson. As L.J. Murphy rocks into his windup, delivers the pitch. That's a strike right down the middle. 3 balls and 1 strike to Johnson. Eli McGinnis waits on deck. Up high with that one. There's our first base runner of the game, a walk issued from L.J. Murphy to Cade Johnson.
Now batting for Cabell Midland, number 20, Eli McGinnis.
Eli McGinnis ready to step into the batter's box. He effectively obliterates the back line of the batter's box before he steps in. Murphy from the stretch delivers the pitch. Inside, 1 ball and no strikes. Eli McGinnis, the senior catcher for the Knights, takes ball 2 off the plate. Cade Johnson gets a lead off first base. Murphy, the lefty, looks over there but delivers the pitch to the plate. 3-0 now to Eli McGinnis. So he put Cade Johnson on with a walk, and now he's thrown 3 straight balls against the cleanup hitter, Eli McGinnis. And he finds the plate with that one. 3-1 the count now. Top of the first inning, just underway. Good off-speed pitch, just high though. Second walk in a row. McGinnis goes to first base. Cade Johnson heads down to second. That'll bring the number 5 hitter, Junior Cruz Hunt, to the plate. We're going to have a visit to the mound here from Tomcat coach. Just underway. Hopefully we're done with all the snow outs and things of that sort this season. Here with Ashland Tomcat Baseball, we'll have the Tomcats for you 2 times in 24 hours. We'll be down at Russell tomorrow at 1 o'clock. As Ashland will be playing at Russell in another MyTown matchup. So lots of MyTown matchups starting off this season. Thanks to Cabell Midland and Huntington for joining the MyTown family this season.
Batting for Cabell Midland.
Look forward to bringing you all of the action from those schools as well as Spring Valley. 3 West Virginia schools now in the MyTown family. 2 runners on here. L.J. Murphy looking back at second base and delivers a strike in there to Cruz Hunt. 0-1 the count. Murphy delivers the pitch plateward. Nice breaking ball in there. No balls and 2 strikes to Cruz Hunt. See if Murphy can finish it off here in the top of the first. Delivers the hit that way. Zane Ingram goes and fields it. Nice field by Ingram. Rifle shot across the infield. Beautiful play by Zane Ingram to end the first. No score. We'll be right back here on MyTown TV.
Life moves fast and the moments don't wait. The first steps, the first home, the dreams you work so hard for. Where you place your trust matters. At Members Choice Credit Union, we're here for every milestone. Through the hard days, the hopeful days, and everything in between. Your money, your future, your choice.
Pick 6 for $19.99 is the perfect meal for two.
I can't believe we're on a date.
Oh, I'm just here for pick 6.
Imagine what our kids would look like.
I don't want to have kids with you.
6 kids.
6!
Pick 6!
Wait, could we eat here every meal?
Yes.
All right, I'm down. Pick 6 meal for two for $19.99.
Fresh Start Health is now accepting new patients in Moorhead. Walk-ins are welcome for primary care, counseling, hepatitis and STI treatment, psychiatry, and addiction medicine. Book online at freshstarthealth.com or call 606-225-8200. Fresh Start Health, next to Fazoli's, Moorhead.
Thinking about what's next after high school? Ashland Community and Technical College offers medical assisting, business administration, computer-aided drafting and design, college transfer, and more. Learn more at ashland.kctcs.edu.
We're back here on MyTown TV from Ashland Blazer High School, where the Ashland Tomcats and Cabell Midland Knights are squaring off in the opener of the 2026 baseball season. Cabell Midland went down scoreless in the top half of the first inning. Let's look at this Cabell Midland defense they'll throw out there tonight. Left to right, left fielder Owen Brunty, a senior. Kay Johnson in center field. Braylon Wing over in right field. Around the infield, it's Cruz Hunt at third base, Seth Hinkle at shortstop, Andrew LaFawn at second base, Tucker Adkins at first base, Eli McGinnis behind the plate, and Owen Maynard, the senior, taking the mound tonight for the Cabell Midland Knights. The Ashland Tomcat batting order looks like this. Brady Marucci going to lead things off for Ashland. L.J. Murphy bats second. Zane Ingram bats third. Chandler Kaiser's the cleanup hitter. Connor Flowers bats fifth tonight. Asher Moore bats sixth. Brennan Ward seventh. Dawson Morris eighth. And Chase Morrison, the ninth batter in the Tomcat order. So Coach Shane Marucci not messing around here one bit. Brady Marucci, his best hitter, going to lead off, going to get him the most at bats he possibly can. Last year, Marucci hit .510. Absolutely eye-popping average for Brady Marucci. And the next closest on the team last year was Drew Kelly, senior, who's graduated now. He hit .278, but L.J. Murphy hit .269 out of the returners. So Marucci, far and away, the most productive Tomcat hitter. I'm sure Shane Marucci will hope for some more production out of the rest of that lineup this season. Here we go. Owen Maynard ready to get things underway here in the bottom half of the first inning as Marucci approaches the plate, and we're about ready to see Ashland bat for the first time here in 2026.
Leading off for your Tomcats, the catcher, number 3, Brady Marucci.
Marucci standing into the batter's box. Certainly looks like he spent some time in the weight room in the offseason. Here we go. Maynard pitching from the stretch. Delivers the pitch down low. 1 ball and no strikes to Brady Marucci, senior catcher for the Tomcats. Maynard delivers the pitch, a breaking ball off the plate, 2 balls and no strikes. And you could expect Owen Maynard to be very, very careful with Marucci, the powerful hitting Tomcat in the batter's box. Delivers a strike there. Marucci hammers that one. As I said, he's put on some muscle. That's no doubt about it. That was off the fence. And Marucci's into second base with a double to open up the 2026 season for Ashland. Nice hit by Brady Marucci getting Ashland started. Looks like they're going to send junior Nolan Russell in to run for Marucci.
Courtesy runner for Ashland, number 20, Nolan Russell.
And pitcher L.J. Murphy now stands in with a chance to help his cause. Runner in scoring position. And the Cabell Midland coach going to come out and have a word with his pitcher. Well, no, he's going to have a word with the umpire. Not sure what this might be about. as they're going to have a conference all together here. Umpires are going to talk things over at the behest of Coach Tracy Brumfield. I didn't see anything too controversial. Fastball across the plate that Marucci deposited the left center field gap. So Nolan Russell stands out there on second base now. Nobody out. Bottom half of the first inning. Just underway here from Ashland Blazer High School.
Now batting for your Tomcats, the pitcher, number 1, L.J. Murphy.
L.J. Murphy ready to stand into the box. As Owen Maynard looks plateward to Eli McGinnis. Russell with a short lead off second base. Maynard delivers the pitch. Murphy rips one to right field. That's going to be an RBI single, I do believe. Russell coming around third base. It gets past the right fielder. Murphy still on the move. He's going to make it all the way to third base. Get in there. He's in there with a slide. So L.J. Murphy helps his own calls. I would call it a single and a two-base error there on the right fielder as he let it go right through him. But the run scores, and Ashland's up 1-0 here in the bottom of the first.
Now batting for your Tomcats, the shortstop, number 2, Zane Ingram.
Here's where Ashland wants the production here at the top of the lineup. They're coming through in a big way. These three seniors at the top of the lineup. Brady Marucci, L.J. Murphy, and now Zane Ingram, the number 3 hitter.
Courtesy runner for Ashland, number 11, Parker Johnson.
Stands in now. Ingram had a season shortened by injury really last year. Not even shortened, hardly at all. He batted 7 times last year for Ashland, but he's back this year. Ready to go here for his senior season. As Zane Ingram has a runner on third base. Ashland would do well to get him home right now. Maynard from the stretch delivers the pitch. Right in there for a strike. No balls and 1 strike. Nobody out here in the bottom half of the first. Looks like Parker Johnson came in to run at third base for L.J. Murphy. Maynard delivers the pitch. That one's right across there as well, 0-2. Cleanup hitter waits on deck, sophomore Chandler Kaiser. Maynard delivers the breaking ball, popped high into the air. Third baseman Cruz Hunt camps out under it in foul territory, makes the catch. 1 away here in the bottom of the first. So here comes Chandler Kaiser to the plate. Chandler Kaiser, the big sophomore first baseman.
The first baseman, number 24, Chandler Kaiser.
Kaiser got himself 93 at bats last season, so he has some experience here in his second year. Swing and a miss. Took a big swing at that one. I like the aggressive demeanor here from Kaiser at the plate. The lefty standing right on top of that plate. Maynard delivers the pitch. Fouls it off. No balls, 2 strikes. Parker Johnson still stands over at third base. Running for L.J. Murphy, who had the RBI hit for Ashland here in the bottom of the first. 1-0 Ashland leads. Owen Maynard looks plateward. Delivers the pitch. Just off the outside corner, 1 ball and 2 strikes. Thank you all for joining us tonight here on MyTown TV for this MyTown matchup. Should be a good one. Both these teams getting their seasons underway. Breaking ball, and look at that. Kaiser deposits that right down the line. Fair ball. Beautifully placed by Chandler Kaiser. He's going to get himself a double and an RBI to start this 2026 season. Couldn't have dropped that one down the left field line any better. Parker Johnson comes in to score. It's 2-0 Ashland on top here in the bottom of the first. These two teams met twice last year. Cabell Midland got the mercy rule win both times last season, 16-6 and 10-0. But Ashland off to a good start here tonight. As sophomore Connor Flowers will step in to hit next for the Tomcats. Kaiser running for himself out there at second base.
The left fielder, number 13, Connor Flowers.
Flowers stands into the batter's box. Only one away. Maynard delivers the pitch. Nearly caught him. Inside, ball one. On deck is freshman Asher Moore. As third base coach Marushi wants a timeout to have a word with Connor Flowers. Ashland very experienced at the top of the order. As I said, those first three hitters, three seniors, Marushi, Murphy, and Ingram. And then it's sophomores and freshmen the rest of the way. Flowers stands in after the words from the coach. Maynard delivers the pitch. Right across the plate, 1 ball and 1 strike to Flowers. Both these teams will play within 24 hours. As I said, Ashland plays tomorrow at Russell. Cabell Midland will play tomorrow morning at Johnson Central at 11 o'clock. That one nearly caught him again. Well, it did catch him this time. Caught Connor Flowers, so he'll take first base on the hit by pitch. So Ashland's still in business here as Coach Brumfield heads to the mound to have a word with the pitcher Owen Maynard. We'll just stay right here. I think he's asking Maynard if he wants to hang around in this game. I think he says he does want to keep pitching. So, Owen Maynard. Try it again here against Asher Moore, the freshman for the Tomcats. Has himself 2 base runners out there. Let's see if he can move them over and make something happen here in the bottom of the first.
Now batting for the Tomcats.
Ashland does have their ace on the mound tonight, L.J. Murphy, the left-hander. Have to imagine any runs they can put on the board is putting deposits in the bank here tonight towards an Ashland victory. Here we go. Maynard taking his time out there, delivers the pitch, swing and a miss by Asher Moore. No balls and 1 strike. Maynard's pitch almost caught Asher Moore. 1 ball and 1 strike. Brennan Ward, another freshman, waits on deck. Breaking ball, right back to the pitcher. Wheels and deals it to second base. Good double play by Cabell Midland. They get the out. to get out of the bottom half of the first inning, but not before Ashland plates two. It's 2-0 Ashland after one.
Whoa, whoa, hey, fellas. You know the routine.
My bad. We got you.
Tom?
Now entering Clarks, number 24 from Georgetown, Kentucky, Malachi Marino. Make some noise for number 22, Braden Hawthorne. You know him. You can't guard him. From Woodford County, number 2, Jasper Johnson.
Return. Fresh. Fuel.
Clarks.
At Big Sandy Superstore, we support factories and workers right here in the USA. We're always looking for American-made brands that are built to last and made to matter. Because American-made means jobs and opportunities in our communities. You'll get big savings on American-made brands when you shop right here and can feel good knowing you're supporting your neighbors, friends, and family. Built here, sold here. Big Sandy Superstore.
We're back here on MyTown TV. The Ashland Tomcats lead the Cabell Midland Knights 2-0 after one inning of play. Cabell Midland in the second inning here. Top of that for the second inning will be bringing their 6, 7, and 8 hitters to the plate. Braylon Wing, pitcher Owen Maynard, and designated hitter Ethan Eves. So Braylon Wing, the right fielder, stands in first. He's a junior. Lefty on lefty here. Takes a big cut at that one. Swings right through it. No balls and one strike. 74 degrees here at Ashland Blazer High School tonight. Perfect night for baseball. Good breaking ball in there from L.J. Murphy. No balls and 2 strikes. The count to Wing. Throws the breaking ball again. Grounds it to the first baseman. Makes the nice play over there. Chandler Kaiser knocks it down, picks it up, and gets the runner himself 3 unassisted at first base. That'll bring pitcher Owen Maynard.
The pitcher, number 5, Owen Maynard.
To the plate. Maynard giving up 2 runs there in the bottom half of the first inning to Ashland. Trying to help his cause here in the second. Murphy deals that one inside. 1 ball and no strikes. Another one inside. 2 balls and no strikes now to Maynard. Trying not to leave something out over the plate here to Owen Maynard. Takes a timeout before Murphy delivers the pitch. Murphy rocks into his windup, delivers the pitch. That one's sky high, foul ball. Let's see if Chandler Kaiser can catch up to it. Stayed in play, but nobody could get to it. Chandler Kaiser giving chase, as well as the speedy Dawson Morris from right field. But it fell. So just a strike for L.J. Murphy. We go. I believe it's 1 ball and 2 strikes, I think. Waiting for the umpire to let me know, but he's not going to let us know before this pitch. We'll find out after this one. L.J. Murphy delivers the pitch. Down low with that one. 3-1 the count. 3-1 the count. Sorry, folks. I'm sure Jeff wasn't confused over there, though. Okay. Foul ball. Now we have a full count. First full count of the game. 3 balls and 2 strikes to Owen Maynard. Murphy delivers the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out for his second strikeout of the game. 2 away here in the top half of the second inning. Now Murphy set down the first 2 batters in the top half of the first inning, but then he walked 2 batters in a row. Let's see if he can do better on that this second inning. Here's designated hitter, senior Ethan Eves. Murphy delivers the pitch. That's a ball. 1 ball and no strikes. That's a strike in there. 1-1 the count to Eves. Number 9 hitter Owen Brunty waits on deck. Just off the outside and low. 2 balls and 1 strike from L.J. Murphy to Ethan Eves. Murphy delivers the pitch. Right across the plate, 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs here in the second inning. Murphy thought he had strike 3. He was headed to the dugout to take a seat. But it's a full count now to Ethan Eves. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 away. Here's the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. Murphy got him for his second strikeout in a row. That ends the top half of the second inning. We'll move on to the bottom of the second. It's 2-0. Ashland leads here on MyTown TV.
With Ashland Credit Union's Community Spirit Card Program, every swipe supports what matters most: our students, our schools, and our community. From morning coffee to Friday night lights, show your spirit everywhere you go.
When you're stressed, you come get a massage, it just melts it away. I started having major muscle spasms, and the pain was so excruciating, I couldn't move my left arm. I was wondering how I was going to support my family. From the get-go, they made me feel important, that I wasn't just another patient. I knew immediately when I woke up after surgery, I was free of pain. My future looked a little brighter.
Inspired neurosurgical care at UK King's Daughters.
We're back here on MyTown TV for this MyTown matchup from Ashland Blazer High School, the Cabell Midland Knights and the Ashland Tomcats. Playing some baseball here tonight. Opening night of the 2026 season for each of these teams. And Ashland off to a good start here as we head into the bottom half of inning number 2. Ashland on top 2-0. They plated 2 runs in the first inning off a Brady Marucci double to get things started. And then L.J. Murphy drove him in. And then Chandler Kaiser wound up driving in the runner in place of L.J. Murphy, who was Parker Johnson. But the top of the Tomcat order did their job. Let's see how the bottom half of the order does now. It's hitters 7, 8, and 9 due up here in the second inning. Freshman, sophomore, and sophomore. It's freshman Brennan Ward, the second baseman, standing in first against Owen Maynard, the senior pitcher for Cabell Midland, who looks plateward and rocks into his motion and delivers strike 1 right down the middle. Here we go. The 0-1 pitch from Maynard. Fouled off. 0-2 the count now to freshman Brennan Ward. He'll be followed by sophomore Dawson Morris.
Reminder to return all foul balls.
And sophomore Chase Morrison, the right fielder and center fielder for the Tomcats. Ashland has a lot of speed at the bottom of this order, hoping to set the table for the top of the order, and Brady Marucci. That one's off the plate, 1 ball and 2 strikes. From Owen Maynard. Here in the bottom half of inning number 2. There's the pitch from Maynard. Right across the plate. He gets his first strikeout of the night, and Brennan Ward is the victim. That'll bring Dawson Morris to the plate. Dawson Morris, the sophomore, multi-sport athlete here for the Ashland Athletic Program. Really good soccer player, really good basketball player. And here he is starting at right field tonight on the baseball team as well. Let's see what Dawson Morris can do in his first at bat of this 2026 season. Maynard delivers the pitch. Down low, 1 ball and no strikes to Morris. Coach Shane Marucci, you know he would love to get Dawson Morris on the base paths anytime he can because of the speed that he offers out there. Morris pokes this one into center field. Center fielder giving chase. A nice base hit by Dawson Morris. He gets himself on first base, so Tomcats have a runner. Once again, here in inning number 2 as the number 9 hitter comes to the plate, Chase Morrison.
Now batting for Ashland, the center fielder, number 4, Chase Morrison.
Gotta like where you are here if you're Coach Marucci for Ashland with the speed of Dawson Morris on first base. Getting a good lead. He gets back the pickoff attempt there by Owen Maynard, throwing it over to Tucker Adkins. Adkins, a left-handed first baseman over there, so he makes a nice target with his right hand. He can just catch that ball and drop the tag down quickly on Dawson Morris. Chase Morrison had to duck out of the way of that one. Breaking ball didn't quite break enough. 1 ball and no strikes from Owen Maynard. As Morrison ready to go here. The 1-0 pitch from Owen Maynard. Slice foul. 1-1 the count. You wondered here if Coach Marucci would signal down the bunt for Chase Morrison to go ahead and move Dawson Morris over for Brady Marucci. But then again, that would open up first base, and they may have an intentional walk. The chess match of baseball between the coaches. Swing and a miss by Chase Morrison. 1 ball and 2 strikes. That was Dawson Morris, perfectly capable of swiping second base on his own here. Maynard readies with the 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck out Chase Morrison for his second strikeout of the inning. So 2 away now. They'll cycle back around to the top of the order, and here comes Brady Marucci. Fresh off a double off the left center field wall.
Now batting for your Tomcats, the catcher, number 3, Brady Marucci.
And he has a runner on out there now, the speedy Dawson Morris. So should he hit an extra base hit this time, I can assure you Dawson Morris will make it all the way around and score. Here we go, Maynard against Marucci. Maynard tries to hold Morris close over there at first base. Marucci levels his bat. Maynard delivers the pitch. Breaking ball off the plate. 1 ball and no strikes. There's the pitch from Maynard. Another breaking ball. Marucci fouls that one off. 1 ball and 1 strike. And Marucci very quickly this year probably will be somebody that most teams pitch around or try not to put the ball over the plate, definitely against. As he showed in the first inning what he can do with the ball over the center of the plate. Maynard delivers the pitch. That one's down and away. 2 balls and 1 strike. L.J. Murphy waits on deck. Murphy had an RBI already in inning number 1. Morris still remaining over at first base, taking the lead here. Maynard delivers the 2-1. Another breaking ball, can't quite get that one across the plate. 3 balls and a strike to Brady Marucci. Maynard runs Morris back to the first base bag. Bad as the weather was earlier this week, it's a perfect night for opening night baseball here from Ashland Blazer High School. Breaking ball, fouled right back to the camera. Full count now to Brady Marucci. Let's see what Owen Maynard does. Even though it is a full count, I can't imagine him giving him a fastball right here. We shall see. Dawson Morris gets his lead off first base. Maynard looks plateward. And it's time for the payoff pitch to Brady Marucci. Morris in motion. Marucci fouls it high, sky high, out of play. So the count remains 3 balls and 2 strikes, and Morris will head back to first base. "74 degrees under partly cloudy skies here from Ashland Blazer High School tonight. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Breaking ball is down low, and he puts Brady Marucci on. And that'll move Dawson Morris over to second base. And another opportunity for L.J. Murphy to help his own cause as a pinch runner comes into the game, number 20, Nolan Russell. So it's Morris out at second, Russell over at first.
L.J. Murphy.
And L.J. Murphy, 1 for 1 on this 2026 season, stands into the batter's box, a chance to drive home another run, at least one. Morris out there on second. Owen Maynard still pitching from the stretch as he's done from the start. Does that one down and inside. Murphy takes a swing at it, swings through it, no balls and 1 strike. Should Murphy reach, Zane Ingram waits on deck. But there's 2 outs here in the bottom of the second. Maynard taking his time out there, and Murphy will take a time out at the plate. Morris at second. Russell at first. Murphy delivers an RBI single up the middle. That's his second of the game. The center fielder, Kay Johnson, makes the catch and makes a nice throw home, but Dawson Morris makes it home with no problem. Russell stops at second base. L.J. Murphy, his second RBI of the game, having himself a fantastic season opener. And it's 3-0. Ashland leads. L.J. Murphy going to come off for runner Parker Johnson.
Courtesy runner for Ashland, number 11, Parker Johnson.
Ashland's got to like the way their season has started so far here tonight.
Number 2, Zane Ingram.
Here comes Zane Ingram. He popped out to Cruz Hunt in foul territory over at third base, his first try. Russell gets a lead out on second. That's a strike. Right over the heart of the plate there. No balls and 1 strike. Ingram watched his first couple pitches the first time as well. Got himself down in the count. Maynard delivers the pitch. That one inside. Turns away from it. 1 ball and 1 strike to Zane Ingram. Senior shortstop for the Tomcats. Owen Maynard, the senior. Rest in the stretch position there and throws a breaking ball, caught the inside corner. 1 ball and 2 strikes now to Ingram. Got to protect the plate here. With 2 runners on. RBI opportunity here for Zane Ingram. Maynard looks plateward, delivers the pitch. Ingram does a nice job getting the bat on the ball. Good play by the second baseman. Wheels around. Did he get him at first? Beautiful play by the second baseman, Andrew LaFond, to Tucker Atkins to throw out Zane Ingram and prevent another run from crossing the plate. It's 3-0 Ashland after 2. We'll be right back here on MyTown TV.
We know your time is valuable. That's why banking should be easy. With personal alerts on our banking app, you can be notified of what's important to you. People's Bank, working together, building success.
Pathways has been around for over half a century, providing quality behavioral health care services for 60 years.
Pathways is your certified community behavioral health care clinic. Learn more at pathways-ky.org. Expert care, backed by experience.
We're back here at Ashland Blazer High School here on MyTown TV. 2 innings in the books. It's Ashland 3, Cabell Midland nothing. As the Midland Knights will be coming to the plate with hitters 9, 1, and 2 here in the top half of the 3rd inning against left-hander L.J. Murphy, who's had himself 2 pretty good innings on the mound and 2 pretty good innings at the plate. He has a couple RBIs already in this game. Here comes Owen Brunty, senior left fielder for Cabell Midland, at the plate to face Murphy. Fouls it back to the screen. No balls and 1 strike to Brunty. You will see these Ashland Tomcats tomorrow on MyTown TV at Russell at 1 o'clock p.m. I'll be there on the call for that one. Good breaking ball from L.J. Murphy. Nicely placed. No balls and 2 strikes to Brunty. And I don't have next week's schedule yet, but I would imagine you're going to see the Tomcats quite a bit next week. That ball skied into the air and fouled out of play. Count remains 0-2. As they have a home game Monday against Lewis County right here at Ashland Blazer High School. Then a game Tuesday at Huntington, another one of our MyTown schools. That'll be a MyTown matchup from Huntington. And then at Thursday, they play at Greenup, another MyTown school. That one skied into the air. The second baseman camps out underneath it. Brennan Ward makes the catch for out number 1. And that's all of Ashland's games before they head to Myrtle Beach to play a series of games at Cal Ripken Park.
Now batting for Cabell Midland, the second baseman, Andrew LaFond.
Here comes Andrew LaFond, the leadoff hitter. He struck out his first try against L.J. Murphy. Nice off-speed offering from Murphy that time. Out in front of it was LaFond, so it's no balls and 1 strike. Murphy rocks into his motion, delivers the pitch just off the plate. 1 ball and 1 strike. Murphy looks like he's getting into somewhat of a rhythm out there. He's ready to deal immediately. That ball skied in the air to right field. Dawson Morris back on it, makes the catch for out number 2. Nice work by the Tomcat defense so far, backing up L.J. Murphy. 2 away here in the top half of the 3rd inning. That'll bring up Seth Hinkle.
Number 26, Seth Hinkle.
Speaking of nice work with the glove in the first inning, Seth Hinkle hit a hot shot to shortstop. Zane Ingram made a beautiful play on it and got the out. L.J. Murphy starts Hinkle off with a strike. Here in inning number 3, 2 away. Murphy delivers the pitch off speed. He hit the outside corner with that one. As I said, he looks like he's getting into somewhat of a rhythm out there. No balls and 2 strikes now against Hinkle. There's the 0-2 just off the plate. L.J. Murphy wanted that one. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Here's the 1-2. Slice foul from Hinkle. Count remains 1 ball and 2 strikes. Murphy delivers the pitch. Good off-speed offering from L.J. Murphy for the strikeout of Seth Hinkle to shut Cabell Midland down here in the top half of the third. It's 3-0 Ashland. We'll be right back here on MyTown TV.
Mom, what's for dinner?
Trust is something earned, not given. Better financials lead to a better life. All with the Better Bank, headquartered in Boyd County and serving the tri-state. KFB, the bank you trust and the community you love.
Hi, this is Clay from Pollock's Jewelers. So much has changed, especially over the last 30 years. Now the latest craze, lab-grown diamonds. As the only certified gemologist appraiser in the tri-state area, happy to help you. Thanks again for all your support and friendship over the years. We'll see you soon.
When life throws you a full-court press, Ashland Community and Technical College helps you break through. This is your comeback. Get in the game at ashland.kctcs.edu.
We're back here on MyTown TV from Ashland Blazer High School, where the Ashland Tomcats lead the Cabell Midland Knights 3-0. After 2.5 innings of play, Ashland will be batting with their number 4, 5, and 6 hitters here in the bottom half of the third. As I said, you'll see a lot of the Ashland Tomcats baseball team coming up this week on MyTown TV before they head to Myrtle Beach for spring break. And chances are you'll see some of this Cabell Midland team as well. They have a home game coming up on March 24th against Hurricane and on the 27th against Parkersburg South. Happy to have Cabell Midland along as one of the MyTown schools now. Cabell Midland, Huntington, Spring Valley in West Virginia, as well as the Kentucky teams that you've come to know and love. These Ashland Tomcats looking good so far here, starting off their 2026 baseball season. L.J. Murphy, the senior, has led the way so far. Here's Chandler Kaiser leading off the bottom of the third inning. He had a double and an RBI back in inning number 1. Cleanup hitter
Leading off the inning for the Tomcats, the first baseman
for the Tomcats.
24, Chandler Kaiser.
Just a sophomore. He'll be followed up by a sophomore and a freshman, Connor Flowers and Asher Moore. Owen Maynard delivers the pitch. Swing and a miss. 0-1 the count to Kaiser. Maynard delivers the 0-1. Breaking ball off the plate. 1 ball and 1 strike. Whenever Maynard's gone to the breaking ball so far in the game, he's generally been off the plate with it. Hasn't been able to find the strike zone with that one. That one down and in. 2-1 the count to Kaiser. Maynard, a pretty hard-throwing right-hander on the mound tonight for Cabell Midland. Goes into his motion, delivers the pitch. Kaiser fouls it back to the screen. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Maynard rocks into his motion again, delivers the 2-2. Kaiser slices it foul. Down the left field side, the count remains 2-2. Maynard delivers the pitch. Big breaking ball off the plate. 3 balls and 2 strikes. He's ran the count full to the Tomcats cleanup hitter, Chandler Kaiser. Nobody to clean up out there right now as he's the leadoff hitter at the bottom of the third. But he's hoping to get on base, follow up that nice first at bat he had of the 2026 season. Swing and a miss, though. Owen Maynard strikes him out. He struck out 2 in the last inning, and now he struck out Chandler Kaiser to start this third inning. So Maynard may be finding some of his rhythm out there on the mound as well.
The left fielder, number 13, Connor Flowers.
That brings Connor Flowers to the plate. He was hit by a pitch back in inning number 1. Maynard delivers the pitch. That one's way off the plate. Ball and no strikes to the sophomore, Connor Flowers. There's the 1-0. Flowers slices it into right field, and man, it falls right in front of the right fielder, Braylon Wing, for a single. Nice piece of hitting there by Connor Flowers, and gives Ashland a base runner for the 3rd straight inning.
Now batting for Ashland, the third baseman, number 25, the 35, Asher Moore.
Brings Asher Moore to the plate. Asher Moore grounded into an inning-ending double play back in inning number 1. Right back to Owen Maynard, the pitcher. Swing and a miss. 0-1 the count. Brennan Ward waits on deck. Maynard delivers the pitch. That one chopped right back to Maynard. Catcher makes the play. Throws it into right field. E2 on that one. As the Ashland base runners move around to second and third base respectively. Ashland's in business once again here in the bottom half of the third. Catcher Eli McGinnis came out to field that one. Didn't know whether him or the pitcher Owen Maynard would take it, but McGinnis wound up taking it and firing it down the right field line. 3-0.
Number 14, Brennan Ward.
Second error of the game on Cabell Midland. They had one back in the first inning on the L.J. Murphy single to right field. The right fielder let it go through. Murphy wound up on third base. Now here's Brennan Ward with a chance to get a couple big RBIs with runners out there on second and third base. Fouls the first one off. No balls and 1 strike. Owen Maynard wants to talk to the catcher Eli McGinnis, so they'll have a little conference on the mound. Brennan Ward struck out back in the second inning. Getting another chance here in the bottom of the third, though. Here we go, Maynard pitching from the stretch as he's done all night. Looks plateward. Ward stands in the batter's box, takes a cut at that one. No balls and 2 strikes. Now to Ward. One away in the inning, Dawson Morris. He'll bat next. He singled back in the second and came around to score. The 0-2. Fouled back and out of play. Count remains, no balls and 2 strikes. Maynard delivers the pitch. That was a nice piece of contact hitting there for the RBI. You got to like that from freshman Brennan Ward. Just got the bat on the ball. 6-3. Nice work by Seth Hinkle across to Tucker Adkins to get the out, but the run scores. Connor Flowers comes across. It's 4-0 Ashland. 2 away here in inning number 3.
The right fielder, number 26, Dawson Morris.
Here comes Dawson Morris. Morris had 30 at bats last year. He's 1 for 1 this year. Takes that one inside, gets out of the way. Hit 100 last year. As I said, 1 for 1 so far with an opportunity here in the 3rd inning to drive in the Tomcats' 5th run. As Asher Moore awaits down at third base. 2 balls and no strikes now to Morris. There's the pitch from Maynard. That one gets past the catcher. Here comes Asher Moore home. That's going to be another run. Scored on the pass ball. So Ashland leads this one 5-0, and 3-0 the count to Dawson Morris. Coach Shane Marucci has to be happy with how this season is starting out for his Tomcats. 3-0. Let's see if Morris will be taking here. Probably so. Probably taking all the way. 3 balls, no strikes. Maynard delivers the pitch on the outside corner for strike 1. 3 balls and a strike to Dawson Morris. Chase Morrison waits on deck for Ashland, the number 9 hitter. Morris fouls it off down the right field side. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Full count to Dawson Morris. Bottom of the 3rd, Ashland leading 5-0 over Cabell Midland. Breaking ball, misses, puts Dawson Morris on. And with 2 outs, I wouldn't be surprised if we see Dawson Morris try to make something happen with his speed over at first base. This brings Chase Morrison to the plate. Morrison struck out the last inning.
Morrison.
So 2 away here in the bottom half of inning number 3. Ashland out to a pretty healthy 5-0 lead here over Cabell Midland. That one's low and away. 1 ball and no strikes to Chase Morrison. And if you're Owen Maynard here, you want to come right at Chase Morrison because Brady Marucci waits on deck. You probably don't want to face him with 2 Tomcats on the bases. Maynard delivers the pitch. Off the plate. 2 balls and no strikes. Now to Morrison. I would imagine Morrison will be taking here, make Owen Maynard throw a strike. And he doesn't do so. 3 balls and no strikes now to the number 9 hitter for the Tomcats, Chase Morrison. 1 pitch away from getting on base and putting 2 Ashland players on the base paths for one of the most dangerous hitters in the area, really. Brady Marucci, Probably the most dangerous hitter, 5'10" last year. Maynard steps off the pitching mound. Steps back on and delivers the 3-0 pitch. That's a strike down the middle. It's Eli McGinnis. Got up and fired that one down to Tucker Adkins at first base as Dawson Morris dove back into the bag. 3 balls and 1 strike now to Chase Morrison. Maynard delivers the pitch. Morrison takes a cut at that one and fouls it off, and we have a full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Second hitter in a row he's thrown a full count to. Here we go. Maynard rocks into his stretch. Delivers the payoff pitch here to Chase Morrison. Still thinking about it. Now he delivers it, and Morrison fouls it right back to the screen. Count remains the same, so we'll redo everything. Dawson Morris heads back to first base, and Morrison will try it again. Bottom of inning number 3 here from Ashland Blazer High School. 5-0, Tomcats lead over the Cabell Midland Knights. In the opening game for each of these squads. Don't forget, we'll have Ashland baseball for you tomorrow at 1 o'clock. Coming to you from Russell High School, where the Tomcats will take on the Red Devils. Always a good rivalry matchup. Maynard delivers the pitch. That one, hot shot to the shortstop. He's going to make the play. Hinkle across the diamond. Oh, good hustle there from Chase Morrison, diving into the bag violently over there, but he's thrown out for the 3rd out after 3. It's 5-0 Ashland. We'll be right back here on MyTown TV.
It's never been easier to replace your kitchen appliances with the ultimate kitchen bundle at Big Sandy Superstore. What's a kitchen bundle? Choose your fridge, choose your range, dishwasher, and microwave. Pick the finish you love and upgrade individual pieces to fit your needs. Need a French door fridge? Done. Wall oven and cooktop? You got it. When you bundle, you save hundreds. Buy the refrigerator and range, get the dishwasher and microwave free at Big Sandy Superstore.
Whoa, hey, fellas. You know the routine.
My bad. We got you.
Tom?
Now entering Clarks, number 24 from Georgetown, Kentucky, Malachi Marino. Make some noise for number 22, Braden Hawthorne. You know him. You can't guard him. From Woodford County, number 2, Jasper Johnson.
Return for fresh fuel. Clarks.
We're back here on MyTown TV for this MyTown matchup between the Ashland Tomcats and the Cabell Midland Knights. Ashland leads at 5-0 after 3 complete innings of play. Cabell Midland will be bringing their 3, 4, and 5 hitters to the plate here in the 4th inning. So it's a big inning coming up here for the Knights if they want to try to get back in this game, as the heart of the order is due up. Cade Johnson, Eli McGinnis, and Cruz Hunt against the lefty. On the mound for the Tomcats tonight, L.J. Murphy. He has pitched stellarly so far, if that's a word, stellarly. He's been a stellar pitcher so far. He has 4 strikeouts through 3 innings of play. And then he's only walked 2. And he's yet to give up a base hit here tonight. So watch me say that. And Cabell Midland will start hitting L.J. Murphy like he's throwing up grapefruits. We'll see if the jinx works, or if the reverse jinx, or whatever you call it, works here in the 4th inning. But he hasn't given up a hit so far. That's the fact of the matter. He struck out 4. He's been splendid on the mound and splendid at the plate. Helped himself with a couple RBIs already in this game. The senior for the Tomcats looking good here in his opening performance of the 2026 season. Here comes Cade Johnson standing into the batter's box. Here we go, L.J. Murphy. Delivers the pitch, off-speed pitch. Cade Johnson swings through it. No balls and 1 strike. L.J. Murphy has a nice off-speed pitch that he throws in there to batters, and you really can't detect it very well. They're falling for it over and over again. Then when he throws that fastball, it looks double the speed after he's come off that breaking ball, change-up pitch, whatever you want to call it. No balls and 2 strikes here. Cade Johnson finds himself in a hole, and L.J. Murphy rings him up right there. Like I said, last inning, the 3rd inning, it looked like Murphy was getting in somewhat of a rhythm. You could tell because he was just waiting on the mound for the baseball, ready to throw, feeling like he knows exactly how he wants to attack these Cabell Midland hitters. He's doing a good job tonight. Here's Eli McGinnis standing in. He walked in the 1st inning. Swing and a miss. 0-1 the count to McGinnis. Murphy rocks into his windup, delivers the pitch to McGinnis off the plate this time. 1 ball and 1 strike. Cruz Hunt waits on deck for Cabell Midland. Oh, beautiful breaking ball that time from L.J. Murphy. Had a lot of motion on that one. 1 ball and 2 strikes to McGinnis. A number to the right side. Good play by Chandler Kaiser, the first baseman, for the 2nd out, as he handcuffed Eli McGinnis that time. That will bring Cruz Hunt to the plate. Cruz Hunt hit a good shot to the shortstop, Zane Ingram, back in inning number 1, but Ingram made the play. Ingram's had 2 fantastic plays out there from the shortstop position so far tonight. Murphy delivers the 2nd pitch in there. 1 ball and 1 strike to Hunt. Murphy deals, throws it down low with that one. 2 balls and 1 strike. Murphy delivers the pitch. Breaking ball. Hunt way out in front of that one. Fouls it down the 3rd base side. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs here in the top of the 4th inning from Ashland Blazer High School. Tomcats lead at 5-0. L.J. Murphy on the mound, the senior pitcher for Ashland, deals the 2-2 pitch. Blasted into left field, right to the left fielder, though. Connor Flowers, who makes the catch. It's a 1-2-3 inning for the... No. I'm sorry. They're saying he didn't make the catch out there in left field. Not sure. So he did make the catch in left field, so he's out. Hopefully Jeff had the Fat Ash replay on that one for us. Do you see what happened out there, Jeff?
It looked like he caught it and then it may have
Oh, fell out immediately. So is this a matter of whether he held on to it long enough? That's what the decision was from the umpire. And he says he did hold on to it long enough. So 3rd out of the inning. We're through 3.5. It's Ashland 5, Cabell Midland 0. We'll be right back here on MyTown TV.
Ashland Credit Union is proud to offer 10 $1,000 scholarships to empower students taking the next steps on their journey. See website for more details or email scholarships@ashlandcu.org for more information.
Pick 6 for $19.99, a perfect meal for 2.
That's gotta rhyme.
Well, how about munching on Pick 6, my mouth going yap, yap. People always staring at my wings, they go flap, flap. Dave is so surprised because he didn't know I'd rap, rap. Pick 6 meal for 2 for $19.99.
Cycling with my wife was a lifestyle for me. The more and more I cycled, the harder and harder it was to get out of chairs. It was restricting everything that I could do. The ultimate result was hip replacements. King's Daughters, they were fantastic. The same day I got home from the hospital, I hopped right on my bike. knowing that you can get back on your bike and go out and accomplish something that you didn't think you'd be able to, it's just amazing.
Inspired Orthopedics Care at UK King's Daughters.
We're back here for this My Town matchup between the Ashland Tomcats and Cabell Midland Knights. The pitching change for Cabell Midland as we head into the bottom half of the fourth inning. We're halfway through this one. The Ashland Tomcats lead at 5-0. So Owen Maynard finishes his night on the mound for the Knights, and Caleb Crawford comes in to take his place. Crawford, a left-hander, offering a different view for the Ashland Tomcats. And he'll face the top of the order. So he has his work cut out for him, facing Brady Marucci, L.J. Murphy, and Zane Ingram. Marucci and Murphy are combined 3 for 3 so far tonight. They've accounted for 2 runs coming across the plate themselves, or the runners who come in for them have come across the plate. So here we go. Marucci leading off the bottom of the fourth for Ashland, leading 5-0. Crawford, the left-hander, delivers the pitch. Down low, 1 ball and no strikes to Brady Marucci. Crawford comes set in the stretch, delivers the pitch. Marucci hammers this one down the left field side, but it's going to go way foul. A little bit out in front of it, 1 ball and 1 strike. The count to Brady Marucci. Marucci with only 5 home runs last year, but I can't imagine he doesn't best that this season. 5.10 average. What a hitter. Off-speed pitch. Down low, 2 balls and 1 strike. Marucci gets underneath that one, skies it in the air. The first baseman giving chase. Does he have room? No, not quite. It falls out of play. So Brady Marucci lives to fight another day on this one. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Tucker Adkins over there giving chase for Cabell Midland. It would have been a highlight play down the first base line. He had to try to reach over the fence down there to come up with it. Couldn't quite do so. 2-2 the count to Brady Marucci. Crawford looks plateward. Delivers the 2-2. Marucci gets underneath that one, slices it down the right field line. The right fielder giving chase. Got to go a long way. It falls in. Marucci's going to be into second with a double just like that. They were playing him to pull the ball, and the right fielder, Braylon Wing, had to run a country mile out there to try to get to it, where Brady Marucci placed that one right down the first base line. So Marucci's in with his second double of the night. I'll say it now, you know, it's opening night of baseball season for me here on My Town TV, but Brady Marucci, he has to be in the running for Player of the Year all season long for these Tomcats. He is quite a competitor out here on the baseball diamond. It's fun to watch him play. L.J. Murphy stands in now for Ashland, takes ball 1. I believe they brought in Nolan Russell. Did they bring in Nolan Russell again out there at second base to run for Brady Marucci? Seems to be the play that's made all the time from Coach Shane Marucci, putting in Russell to run for Brady Marucci. And Russell, being the runner for Brady Marucci, he's going to get lots of running done this season, as Marucci's been on all 3 times. 2-0 the count to Murphy. Murphy squares to bunt, pulls it back. 3-0 now the count. It's Caleb Crawford, the pitcher for Cabell Midland. Murphy 2 for 2 himself so far. 2 singles. First single wound up with him at third base, though, because the right fielder made an error that advanced him 2 bases. Russell gets a short lead off second base. Pulls back the bunt. Murphy thought he had a walk. Laces the leg strap back up and gets the bat back, and he'll try again. 3 balls and 1 strike from Caleb Crawford to L.J. Murphy. 2 left-handers squaring off here. Murphy's waited long enough, so he backs out of the box. Zane Ingram on deck. There's the pitch from Crawford, way off the plate. Murphy goes ahead and throws the bat this time. He's got it right this time. Runners on first and second now for the Tomcats. And into the game as modus operandi here for Shane Marucci indicates. Parker Johnson coming in to run for L.J. Murphy. Murphy will go rest in the dugout, get ready to take the mound again. Here comes Zane Ingram, and Zane Ingram, he's due right now, I think, probably. 0 for 2 so far in this one. Runners on first and second base, nobody out. Ingram lays down the bunt, lays down a nice bunt. Crawford picks it up, fires it down the first base line, gets past the first baseman. Ingram going to take off to second base. Russell going to come in to score. Ashland going to have runners at second and third with nobody out here in the bottom of the 4th. So another error on Cabell Midland, their third of the game. And it's 6-0. Ashland leads here in the bottom of the 4th. So Johnson's over at third. Ingram's out at second. And here comes the cleanup hitter, Chandler Kaiser.
Now batting for your Tomcats, the first baseman, number
He's 1 for 2 with an RBI double back in inning number 1. Cabell Midland pulling in the infield here. They're going to try for the play at the plate. As lefty on lefty here again. Crawford delivers the pitch to Kaiser. Takes it down low. 1 ball and no strikes. Connor Flowers waits on deck for Ashland. Kaiser levels his bat. Takes another one down low. 2 balls and no strikes. Kaiser. Solid looking hitter for these Tomcats. Chandler Kaiser takes strike 1, 2 balls and 1 strike. Top of this Tomcat order is pretty tough. Three balls and 1 strike now from Caleb Crawford. Nobody out here in the bottom of the 4th. Kaiser put a big swing on that one. 3 balls and 2 strikes, full count. From Crawford to Kaiser. There's the pitch. That's off the plate. Crawford's loaded up the bases. Loaded them up for sophomore Connor Flowers. You got Johnson over at third, running in place of L.J. Murphy. Ingram out at second. Aboard via the error. Tried to sacrifice bunt, but Cabell Midland couldn't make the play. And Kaiser over on first, thanks to the walk. Here comes Connor Flowers. 6-0 Tomcats, bottom of the 4th. Crawford delivers the pitch to Flowers. Check swings, doesn't go around. 1 ball and no strikes from Crawford. Going to have to come across the plate here to Connor Flowers. Asher Moore waits on deck for Ashland. Infield coming in. Going to try to get the play at the plate. Already down 6-0. Can't afford to give up too many more. That's a ball, though, up high. 2-0 the count from Crawford. Crawford looks plateward. Delivers the pitch here to Flowers. That's on the inside. Corner, strike one. 2 balls and 1 strike. Big opportunity here for Ashland to bust this game wide open. The base is full, nobody out. Bottom of the 4th. Flowers gets into one, sends it to right field. Can they get there? No, they cannot get there. They fire it in, trying to play at the plate. He's in safely. Run scores for the Ashland Tomcats. It's Parker Johnson coming across the plate in place of L.J. Murphy there. The runners had to hold tight there because you couldn't tell if Braylon Wing was going to get to the baseball in right field, so they stayed close. It only drove in 1 run, but a nice piece of hitting there by Connor Flowers.
Third baseman, number 35, Asher Moore.
Here comes Asher Moore now to the plate for Ashland. 7-0. Nobody out here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Tomcats starting their season off the right way here in 2026 here against Cabell Midland. Crawford up high with the pitch. 1 ball and no strikes. Zane Ingram waits over at third base for Ashland. Chandler Kaiser out at second base. Huge lead off second base. That ball's down low. 2 balls and no strikes now to Asher Moore. Brennan Ward waits on deck for Ashland. And over at first base is Connor Flowers. Crawford delivers the pitch. That's down low. 3-0 now the count to Asher Moore, and I'd imagine he'll be taking here all the way. There we go. Crawford gets set in the stretch, delivers the pitch. It's a strike on the outside corner. 3 balls and 1 strike. So Asher Moore will be looking for something to hit here. Big opportunity for a hitter. The jam that Caleb Crawford finds himself in. Delivers the pitch, a strike again. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Full count to Asher Moore. Still nobody out here in the bottom of the 4th. Crawford delivers the pitch. Moore pops it high into the air, out of play. Count remains 3 balls and 2 strikes. Crawford delivers the pitch. Moore rockets it to center field. The center fielder makes a play on it. Can't quite get there. Nope. Base runners got held up for a moment. The third base, was he safe at third base? Looks like Chandler Kaiser had some problems figuring out whether to go or stop, and he found himself in a quandary. But and now Ashland did score Zane Ingram on the play. Referee or the umpires are going to move on to baseball season, Ryan. Umpires now, not referees in basketball. But they convene, and so Zane Ingram scores, and Asher Moore on first base with the single. Chandler Kaiser safe at third base. Bases are full now, and it looks like Cabell Midland's going to make a pitching change. So let's take a break and be right back here on MyTown TV.
They say products aren't built to last and that they just don't make things like they used to. Since 1953, Big Sandy's been serving our customers quality and reliability at a great price. And that's why we're proud to carry Speed Queen, quality washers and dryers built here in America with commercial-grade metal parts and backed by industry-leading warranties. Get the guaranteed lowest price and fast delivery on all Speed Queen appliances at Big Sandy's Superstore.
With Ashland Credit Union's Community Spirit Card Program, every swipe supports what matters most: our students, our schools, and our community. From morning coffee to Friday night lights, show your spirit everywhere you go.
We're back here at Ashland Blazer High School on MyTown TV. Thank you all for joining us tonight for this MyTown matchup, opening night of baseball season 2026 for the Ashland Tomcats and Cabell Midland Knights. It's another pitching change for Cabell Midland as they're bringing in junior Braden Armstead to pitch. Bringing him in quite a pickle right now. The bases are full, nobody out in the bottom of inning number 4, 8-0 Ashland leads. So we'll see what Armstead can do with this jam he finds himself in. Brennan Ward due up here for the Tomcats. They're at the 7th spot in the order, 7, 8, and 9. Brennan Ward, Dawson Morris, and Chase Morrison, the next 3 hitters. But the bases are full as Armstead completes his warm-ups. Ashland has dominated this game so far. Both L.J. Murphy on the mound hasn't given up a hit so far to Cabell Midland. And Ashland has scored in every inning so far. 2 in the first, 1 in the second, 2 in the third, and 3 now here in the 4th. Here comes Brennan Ward.
Now batting for your Tomcats, the second baseman, number 14, Brennan Ward.
Base is full for Brennan Ward, who grounded out to the shortstop his last try. Struck out back in inning number 2. He's 0 for 2 on the night. Armstead delivers the heater, and Ward fouls it back to the screen. No balls and 1 strike. Armstead looks plateward. Delivers the pitch. Swing and a miss by Brennan Ward. Armstead into his motion, delivers the pitch up high. 1 ball and 2 strikes to Ward. Armstead, the first night pitcher tonight who has come in and pitching from the windup rather than the stretch. Steps into it and sends it plateward, sky high into the air. Looks like the catcher's calling everybody off. He makes the catch. Eli McGinnis makes the play for out number 1 here in the bottom of the 4th. That will bring Dawson Morris to the plate. Dawson Morris 1 for 1. He's reached base both times. He singled back in the second, came around to score, and then walked in the third.
Now batting for your Tomcats, the right fielder, number 26, Dawson Morris.
Here we go. Morris stands in with the bases full. Big opportunity for the sophomore number 8 hitter for the Tomcats here in the bottom of the 4th to put some more runs on the board. Armstead rocks into his motion, delivers the pitch up high. 1 ball and no strikes to Morris. There's the pitch from Armstead. Morris swings through it. 1 ball and 1 strike. Morris chops it to the first baseman, makes a nice play home. They get the force play there. Everybody else is safe, so a fielder's choice. Good play from Tucker Atkins to Eli McGinnis there for the out on Chandler Kaiser. For out number 2 of the inning.
Now batting for your 4, Chase Morrison.
There comes number 9 hitter Chase Morrison. He's 0 for 2 so far tonight, but if Ashland could get him on base, boy, they'd be licking their chops then. Brady Marucci would be coming up with runners out there to drive in. Morrison fouls the first offering from Armstead off. No balls and 1 strike. Braden Armstead coming in looking good so far. Retired 2 batters as he came in quite a jam. Delivers a nice one down the middle there. Fastball from Braden Armstead. No balls and 2 strikes to the number 9 hitter Chase Morrison. Here in the bottom of 4. There's the pitch. Off the plate that time. Well placed, really, tempting Chase Morrison to go after it, but Morrison held off. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Armstead rocks into his motion, delivers the pitch. Strike 3. Braden Armstead shuts the Tomcats down. Coming in relief for the Cabell Midland Knights and getting the job done. 8-0 after 4. We'll be right back here on MyTown TV.
We know your time is valuable. That's why banking should be easy. With personal alerts on our banking app, you can be notified of what's important to you. People's Bank, working together, building success.
Pathways has been around for over half a century, providing quality behavioral health care services for 60 years.
Pathways is your certified community behavioral health care clinic. Learn more at pathways-ky.org. Expert care, backed by experience.
Here on MyTown TV. It's MyTown matchup. We are through 4 innings of play. The Ashland Tomcats lead Cabell Midland 8-0. Behind the strong pitching of senior L.J. Murphy, who just now reaches the mound to warm up. And behind the offense of the entire Ashland Tomcat team. They've done a fine job up and down the order tonight. Brady Marucci, of course, being the star of that. 2 doubles so far. L.J. Murphy has 2 singles, backing him up. A couple RBIs there for Murphy. And Ashland's done a fine job here on opening night from Ashland Blazer High School. L.J. Murphy is primed to face the number 6, 7, and 8 hitters for Cabell Midland here in the top half of the 5th inning. Braylon Wing. And I'm not sure who. It looks like Braden Armstead coming into the lineup. He'll bat for himself, the pitcher who just came into the game. So it's going to be Braylon Wing, Braden Armstead, and Ethan Eves. Due up here in inning number 5. L.J. Murphy waits for Wing to stand in the batter's box. And here we go. Murphy delivers the pitch. Good breaking ball. No, just missed on that one. 1 ball and no strikes. The change of speeds from L.J. Murphy is so effective. As you see there, he gives him the fastball for a strike. 1 ball and 1 strike. Murphy rocks into his windup, delivers the pitch. Good breaking ball again, I thought, in there. 2 balls and 1 strike, though. Brady Marucci turns around and asks the umpire where that one was. Swing and a miss. Big cut that time by Wing. 2 balls, 2 strikes from Murphy. Rocks into his windup. He is ready to pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Marucci fires it out of there. Down to third baseman Asher Moore, celebrating the strikeout of Braylon Wing. That is L.J. Murphy's 5th. Well, make it his 6th strikeout of the game. Pitching well tonight. Here's Braden Armstead. 1-0. That one's in there. 1-1. Murphy proving tough to hit right now for these Cabell Midland Knights. Off-speed pitch. 2 balls and a strike to Armstead. Swing and a miss. 2-2. Murphy's working out there like Tom Browning of the Reds. He used to be known for working very quickly, being ready to go as soon as the batter got in the box, and he was a lefty as well. It is working out for L.J. Murphy so far tonight. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 1 out. Top of the 5th inning. Ashland up 8-0 already. Armstead standing in the box and takes that one high and away. 3 balls and 2 strikes. He's run the count full to Braden Armstead. But I imagine he'll be staying in the game and pitching. Hey, put him on that time. Issues a walk to Braden Armstead. That is the 3rd base runner of the evening for Cabell Midland, all via walks from L.J. Murphy. They've yet to get a hit tonight. Here's the designated hitter, Ethan Eves, a senior, standing into the batter's box. Armstead over at first base. The Knights want a timeout. I believe they're going to get a runner to come out. Looks like number 13 to me from here, Mason Lytle. So Cabell Midland brings Mason Lytle in to run for Braden Armstead, and Ethan Eves stands in to try it against L.J. Murphy once again. Murphy looks over at first base, delivers the pitch, and it's off the plate. 1 ball and no strikes. 1 away here in the top of the 5th. Murphy looks plateward inside with that one. 2 balls and no strikes. Murphy trying to keep it together here. He issued a walk to Braden Armstead. He finds it back there. 2 balls and 1 strike. 1 away. Murphy from the stretch delivers the pitch off the plate. 3 balls and 1 strike now. Murphy's issued 3 walks so far tonight. Back in the 1st inning to Cade Johnson and Eli McGinnis back-to-back. Swing and a miss by Ethan Eves. Went after that one on the outside corner. 3 balls and 2 strikes to count. Lytle takes the lead off first base. There's the pitch, swing and a miss. L.J. Murphy sets him down. Ethan Eves, his 2nd strikeout of the evening. And the 7th strikeout of the evening for L.J. Murphy. Here comes hitter number 9, Owen Brunty. Brunty stands into the batter's box for Cabell Midland. Pokes it to center field. The 2nd baseman underneath it makes the call, and that's Brennan Ward making the catch for the Tomcats for out number 3. So we are through 4.5 innings of play. It's 8-0 Ashland. We'll be right back here on MyTown TV.
Mom, what's for dinner?
They say products aren't built to last. and that they just don't make things like they used to. Since 1953, Big Sandy's been serving our customers quality and reliability at a great price. And that's why we're proud to carry Speed Queen, quality washers and dryers built here in America with commercial-grade metal parts and backed by industry-leading warranties. Get the guaranteed lowest price and fast delivery on all Speed Queen appliances at Big Sandy's Superstore.
At Primary Plus, we're more than just a healthcare provider. Since 1983, we have been proudly serving communities across northeastern Kentucky, providing state-of-the-art care to the region we call home. With expert clinicians offering personalized care, and we're more than your family doctor. We're your doctor in the family.
We're back here on MyTown TV. Thank you all for joining us tonight here from Ashland Blazer High School. The Ashland Tomcats lead the Cabell Midland Knights 8-0 after 4.5 innings of play. Braden Armstead came into the game in the 4th inning for Cabell Midland and retired 3 batters in a row with the bases full and nobody out. He came in a tough situation and really came through for the Knights. But now he has to face the top of the order for the Tomcats. Brady Marucci, 2 for 2 on the night. As I said, my leading candidate for Player of the Year probably in the 16th region so far. It's young in the season, but what a player he was last season, hitting .510. And he has come out of the gates this year looking strong as an ox there in the batter's box. Braden Armstead delivers that pitch off the plate. Armstead liked to come in and throw some fastballs right over the top. It may be the type of pitcher that Brady Marucci likes to see out there. 1 ball, no strikes. Marucci check swings on that one, sends it over to the Ashland dugout. 1 ball and 1 strike to Marucci. L.J. Murphy waits on deck, followed by Zane Ingram. Shortstop senior who's back this year for the Tomcats. Armstead delivers the pitch off the plate. 2 balls and a strike. As dusk is falling here tonight in Ashland Blazer High School. Armstead rocks into his motion, delivers the pitch. Good off speed that time, got Marucci out in front of it. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Marucci going to have to protect the plate here. Armstead looks plateward into McGinnis. Delivers the pitch. Down low with that one. Full count to Brady Marucci. They walked him back in inning number 2. Here we go, Armstead, the payoff pitch. Marucci hammers this one to left field, right down the line. It's up against the wall. He's going to be into second base for his 3rd double of the night. Thought Marucci had his first home run of the season. I think a lot of the Ashland fans and team thought that same thing. He really got a hold of that baseball.
Courtesy runner for Ashland, number 20, Nolan Russell.
But it was up against the corner of the fence, and Nolan Russell comes in to run for Brady Marucci. So here's L.J. Murphy with another opportunity to knock in a run. He's done the job so far tonight when he's had the opportunity. And he has the opportunity a lot with Brady Marucci batting right in front of him. Armstead looks back at Russell, trying to hold him close, and Murphy takes a cut at it and fouls it off. No balls and a strike. Don't forget, join us tomorrow at 1 o'clock. We'll be on the air probably at 12:45, 12:50 as the Ashland Tomcats head down to Russell to face the Russell Red Devils. Look forward to bringing you that one here on MyTown TV, another MyTown matchup early in this baseball season. There's the pitch from Armstead. Murphy gets the bat on it, fouls it off. No balls and 2 strikes now to L.J. Murphy. Zane Ingram waits on deck. Armstead delivers the pitch. Murphy slices it down the left field line, foul. Count remains 0-2. So we'll try it again. Braden Armstead comes set, but L.J. Murphy backs out of the box this time. And now Eli McGinnis will head out to the mound and talk to Braden Armstead. So Ashland coming out of the gate smoking here in this 2026 season. 8-0 lead after 4.5 innings of play. Nobody out here in bottom half of the 5th inning. Zane Ingram waits on deck. Bringing some baseballs to the umpire. L.J. Murphy stands in the batter's box, facing an 0-2 count to Braden Armstead, who's done an excellent job so far since coming in to pitch for Cabell Midland. Murphy fouls it off again, hanging in there. Count remains 0-2. Nolan Russell gets his lead off second base. Short lead out there. Not really tempting Armstead. Murphy skies it out of play. Another foul ball from L.J. Murphy. No balls, 2 strikes. 8-0 the score. Should the Tomcats manage to put 2 on the board here in the bottom of the 5th inning, that would be it. Mercy rule. They got mercy ruled twice last season by this Cabell Midland team to the tune of 16-6 and 10-0. That would be quite the encouraging turnaround for the Tomcats as L.J. Murphy pokes that one into the left field. They'll hold Nolan Russell up at third base, wisely so, as the left fielder Owen Brunty made a nice play on that ball, getting over to it very quickly. He was poised to throw it home, but they hold Nolan Russell up over at third base, and L.J. Murphy's on with his 3rd hit of the night. Runners on the corners, nobody out, and here comes Zane Ingram. And as I said, they're happy to have Zane Ingram back in the Tomcat order this season. He's 0 for 3 so far tonight. He popped out in foul territory to the third baseman Cruz Hunt in inning number 1, grounded out to Andrew LaFon at second base in inning number 2, and tried to sacrifice himself for a bunt in inning number 4. It wound up being an error on Cabell Midland. So he's due to get his first hit here of 2026. Squares to bunt again. They'll go ahead and take second base. L.J. Murphy, well, actually, they bring Parker Johnson in to run again. Okay, they left Murphy in the game this time to run. Running for himself this time, trying to close this game out as they have 2 players in scoring position here for Zane Ingram. Only one thing left to do for Zane Ingram. No balls and 1 strike. Armstead delivers the pitch in there for a strike. No balls and 2 strikes. Chandler Kaiser waits on deck. Armstead delivers the pitch. Ingram swings through it. Armstead gets the big strikeout. So Ashland still in threatening position here, 1 away. Chandler Kaiser coming to the plate with a chance to end this thing with a base hit. Connor Flowers on deck. Flowers is 2 for 2 tonight, actually. 2 singles. There's the pitch from Armstead. Kaiser swings through it. Armstead does the 0-1. Kaiser rockets that one up the middle, and that'll be the ball game right there as two Tomcats come around to score. 10-0 Mercy Rule fashion. The Ashland Tomcats beat the Cabell Midland Knights here on MyTown TV. We'll be back in a moment to wrap things up for you here on MyTown.
We know your time is valuable. That's why banking should be easy. With personal alerts on our banking app, you can be notified of what's important to you. People's Bank, working together, building success.
Pathways has been around for over half a century, providing quality behavioral health care services for 60 years.
Pathways is your certified community behavioral health care clinic. Learn more at pathways-ky.org. Expert care, backed by experience.
Mom, what's for dinner?
I'm Jamie Reese, your Boyd County Sheriff, and on May the 19th, I respectfully ask for your vote because protecting your families is not political, it's personal.
I'm David Salisbury, your current District 1 County Commissioner, and I ask for your support in the May 19th primary. Our physical court is driven economic growth through tourism, bringing new opportunities and investment to our community. From the new racetrack to our new 100,000 square foot sports complex, not to mention hosting 2 of the top 5 concerts in Kentucky, Rock the Country and Healing Appalachia. I am your 24/7 Commissioner working for you every day. Humbly, I ask for your vote on the May 19th primary. Proven results, steady leadership, and continued success.
Life moves fast and the moments don't wait. The first steps, the first home, the dreams you work so hard for. Where you place your trust matters. At Members Choice Credit Union, we're here for every milestone. Through the hard days, the hopeful days, and everything in between. Your money, your future, your choice.
Bong, bing, boom. Bing, bong, boom. Bing, bong, bingly, bongly, boom. Brilliant. Bong, bing, boom. Bing, bong, boom. Bing, bong, bingly, bongly, boom.
We're back here on MyTown TV from Ashland Blazer High School. It's nothing but a good time here tonight for the Ashland Tomcats as the Poison fills the night air here. The sounds of the celebratory song for the Ashland Tomcats tonight as they flip the script on Cabell Midland entirely here in the start of this 2026 season. Cabell Midland mercy ruled the Tomcats twice last year, 16-6 and 10-0. Tonight, Ashland puts the mercy rule on the Knights, 10-0. Ashland with the victory, and it can't get any better for the Ashland Tomcats tonight. If you're an Ashland fan, you're going to like these statistics. I'll run them down for you. Let's start with Cabell Midland first. They were 0-4 across the board tonight. It was a no-hitter in 5 innings, of course, for L.J. Murphy of the Tomcats. Andrew LaFawn 0-2, Seth Hinkle 0-2, Kay Johnson 0-1, Eli McGinnis 0-1, Cruz Hunt 0-2, Braylon Wing 0-2, Owen Maynard 0-1, Ethan Eves 0-2, and Owen Brunty 0-2. L.J. Murphy gets the win. 18 batters faced, 7 strikeouts, 3 walks, and not a hit. So what a performance by the ace of the Tomcats staff, L.J. Murphy, with a 5-inning no-hitter in his first outing of this 2026 season. At the plate, the Tomcats were absolutely devastating. Brady Marucci 3 for 3 with 3 doubles, 3 runs scored. L.J. Murphy 3 for 3, 3 singles, 3 runs scored. Zane Ingram 0 for 4 tonight. Chandler Kaiser 2 for 3. Connor Flowers 2 for 2. Asher Moore 1 for 3. Brennan Ward 0 for 3. Dawson Morris 1 for 2. And Chase Morrison 0 for 3. Don't forget to join us tomorrow. I'll be on the call down at Russell High School as these Ashland Tomcats try it again against the Russell Red Devils. Look forward to that one. Always a good rivalry game, another MyTown matchup. But here tonight, the Ashland Tomcats win it 10-0 over Cabell Midland. For Jeff Moore over on production, Josh Pack on the camera, I am Ryan Parker. Good night, everybody.